All right, we got it done. TCU is 14-1 for the first time ever. 50 points. That was a season low for Colorado. We're 2-0 for the first time in Big 12 play for the second time ever. And we've got head coach Mark Campbell following tonight's win over Colorado. We'll take an opening statement from coach and then open the room for questions.
Well, tonight was exactly what we expected. Coach Moore did a tremendous job on the scout. They do a blend of the Princeton mixed with a lot of side pick and roll action, and Frida and Leo are two tremendous players, and our preparation, it was dialed in. The kids were dialed in. And Colorado, every team they play this year, it is going to be a tough physical battle against these guys. Their coaching staff is elite and does a tremendous job, and so we knew this was going to be a low-scoring, low-possession game. I am so proud of how we defended. I know we want to get out and run and shoot threes and do all that, and in Colorado kind of imposes their will on you, and so we knew it wasn't going to be one of those nights, and I'm so proud of our kids. They were ready for this battle. That's one of our best defensive efforts of the season against a really good ball club. It's going to win a lot of games, so really, really proud to get this one done. And then we got a quick turnaround and got Cincinnati in 2 days.
Talk about defense and the job that Agnes and Donovan did on Frida. She's scoreless until the final minute with a free throw. What was your game plan on her, and how well did they just execute one-on-one battles?
Yeah, I mean, Donovan, Hunter, Taylor Bigby, and Agnes are three of the best defenders in college basketball. And it's their versatility, their length, and just their effort, their competitive spirit. When those kids are locked in on a player, it makes it hard. And Frida, because she's such a good player, she had our full attention, and our whole scout was to try to make sure we slow her down and make her work for everything, which we did. And that's a kid that's a heck of a player and is a veteran. And so, really, really proud. We did a really good job on Leor as well.
A lot of traps on Sedona tonight, especially in that first half. Took her a moment to get going, and she had a big third quarter, and that kind of led to your team having a big third quarter. How important was it to come out of halftime and get a fast start offensively?
For sure. We need Sedona. Sedona's got to put together really good games for us to accomplish what we want to do. And at halftime, she got challenged a little bit to step up, and that she was capable and to go give us a true presence in the second half. I don't know. I think she had 14 and 9 in the second half. But she came out and did what Sedona should do. She's one of the best players in the country. She's one of the best post players in the country. And she's got to impose her will from the start for 40 minutes for us. And she's capable. And obviously she got some early foul trouble. I think that made her a little tentative. But she had a heck of a second half, and we needed it.
And Aaliyah, 7 points, leading scorer in the first half. Strong store for her.
Aaliyah and Una came in and kind of weathered the storm and calmed everybody down and gave us really good minutes in the first half. Those are two kids that played such massive roles for us last year. Our staff really trusts each of them. At halftime, I thought Aaliyah was the spark in the first half that kept us in it when we weren't playing great. So proud of each of them. And Aaliyah's so versatile. She can guard a bunch of players. She can shoot the three. She can guard post players. I mean, she's a unique player. But we need all these kids over the next 16 more games to do what we're doing. Everybody's got to be ready. And you don't know whose night it's going to be.
What's your big takeaway from this game, knowing that it was a physical match? You had a physical match earlier in the year that didn't go your way, but to battle, overcome some adversity, and come away with a 13-point victory.
No question. That South Carolina game, we're going to reap the rewards from it because of the lessons we learned. And South Carolina is so physical, and they impose their will on you. And things don't come easy, and we got frustrated in that game. In this game, these kids... it took a half, I would say, for us to really settle down. I think we ended up with 3 turnovers in the second half and 10 in the first half. And so that South Carolina game helps the preparation when we were selling how physical Colorado is and their defensive effort all week and preaching it. Because of that South Carolina game, we understood it, and they were ready for this battle.
the confidence of players like Madison and Haley, who struggled in the first half and hit big shots kind of in the second half, what does that do for just not the confidence of them individually, but for the entire team?
Yeah, those are big shot kids and big time playmakers. And you guys, Haley, has been under the weather. She hasn't practiced in the last couple days, and nobody would know that. She ended up playing 35 minutes and had hit some big shots down their stretch, but she has not been feeling good at all. And so for her to come out here and pretty much just showed up and played tonight. Haley is a warrior. Just her mental toughness, her mental focus, her will, and her spirit is special. And so to do what she did against really good guards and delivered, that was, if you know the backstory, she had a special performance today.
There's a little bit of chaos in the Big 12 standings over the last couple of days. Some teams winning, some upsets happening. How nice is it to know that you sit at 2-0 with kind of all the rest of the chaos that's happening?
Yeah, welcome to league play. Every game's a battle. Like you said, there's been some teams on paper that you thought would win that got upset, but in league, everybody knows each other so well. The scouts, the schemes of what the other teams do, the players, and so there's going to be more games like this than shootouts. Hey, how about the crowd today, by the way? Just a great turnout, January 1st, you just didn't know who was going to show up, but this community's rallying behind this team, and I love it that the crowds just slowly keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and so that fan support was huge. There weren't many buckets. Buckets were hard to come by for them to cheer for. But yeah, every game, we got 16 more of these, and the team understands where we want to be when we come up in March.
Any final questions for Coach? All right, thanks.
Awesome. Thanks, you guys. Good to see you.